Not one of those people. Not one of those people. Um, Passed out at the table playing fear pong. Put them on the couch. Immediately, they laid down. 2 seconds later, I'm gonna throw up. So I take them to the bathroom. They throw up. They try and sleep on the bathroom floor. I'm like, you can't do that. Why? Because it's the bathroom. But it's nice. I'm like, other people have to use the bathroom. There's one upstairs. I said, where the baby is sleeping? No. You're not sending drunk people upstairs to use the bathroom where the baby's sleeping. And then, of course, they're a mom, so they were like, you're right. So we got them out. I got them out of the bathroom. Got them back on the couch. Literally within, like, I put a trash can in front of their face because I'm like, I don't want them throwing up on this lady's floor. So literally within probably 10, 15 minutes, they're throwing up again.
Oh my goodness.
And let me tell you, it was so rancid. Like the lady whose house we were at for this party, she's pregnant. So I start walking to the bathroom with this trash can of puke, and I'm and she is running away from me. No, I can't smell it. I can't do it.
Oh my goodness.
Running away from me. I can't do it.
Same.
So I get it emptied. I get it cleaned out. I like it's oily, so I have to like wipe the inside of the trash can with a paper towel. It's so gross. So I finally get it clean. And of course, I'm like, I'm just going to put it back in front of them just in case. They've puked twice. It shouldn't be too bad. It's a just in case precaution, right? It was not. They fell asleep on the couch, like passed out on the couch, with their head like hanging into the trash can. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. So they roll their knees, roll off the couch onto their knees on the floor and start throwing up again. And I'm like, fucking Christ. And then they are crying because there's a carrot stuck in my nose.
Sorry.
From throwing up, there was a piece of carrot stuck in their nose from throwing up. They had a bunch of carrots.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. And they have a thing about saliva. So anytime they puke on their hand or it gets on their face, they're freaking out because they hate saliva.
Okay.
So I have a pack of baby wipes that the owner of the house has thrown me to take care of them. Um. Oh look, it's 3:20 and we're shit talking. We're not even sitting in. We're not even sitting in my house yet. Um. So yeah. And then I'm like, finally they've calmed down. I've cleaned out the trash can again. I've got some water in them. I've got some body armor in them. And I start taking the stuff out to the car. I'm like, can you watch them for a second so that I can take the stuff out to the car and then I'll be back for them. And she's like, yeah, I got it.
She don't got
No. The owner of the house had it.
it. Oh.
That was the one saying, I got it. So I go out, I put the stuff in the car, I come back, and they have their butt on like a kitchen, like a dining room chair, and then their head is flopped over on the couch with a blanket over their head, singing the song for Bluey because it is on the TV for one of the other drunks.
Oh
There was 3 of them passed out in the living room. One on one end of the, like, what's the thing where the couch curves? Sectional.
yeah.
There's one on the other end of the sectional, and then there's one passed out on the floor. Oh, Mono, it was a mix of all kinds of things. There were Jello shots, there was Tito's, there was Crown Apple, and everybody is drinking everything. There was this, like, fruity mix that somebody got from Sam's Club. It was so bad. And the Jello shots, like, I had one singular Jello shot. A singular Jello shot when we got there at like 6 o'clock. And it was so fucking strong. It was so bad. And I'm like, I'm not ever taking one of those shots again. No. And they're like, the yellow ones are easier. The yellow ones are easier. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't want it. I'm not drinking it. So then we're sitting there, and I finally got them in the car, and they refused to wear their shoes, so I had to carry their shoes. I have a body armor in one pocket and a water bottle in the other. I've got their shoes in my hand as I'm like basically carrying them to the car, right? And then we get out to the car, and they're like, I need a blanket. So I get them their kids' blanket out of the back seat, cover them up, shut the door, and I'm talking to two other friends of ours. And I'm like, I'm just overwhelmed. I just need a minute before I get in the car. Like, it's gonna be fine. I just need a minute. So we're talking, and they start banging on the window. Get in the car! And I'm like, evidently I need to go. And they're like, okay, well, text me when you get to their house, and then text me when you get home. And I'm like, okay. So I get in the car. I push the seat back because they're a short shit and I'm not. So I start the car. They immediately open the door and start puking out the door. Well, the bride's grandma lives next door to where we were. So this bitch is puking in this bride's grandma's yard. And the whole time they're going, I'm so sorry, Peggy. I'm so sorry, Peggy. As they're throwing up in Peggy's front yard. And I'm like, okay, are we done? Are we good? They're like, yeah, we can go. And I'm like, okay, if you need to puke, tell me and I will pull over. And they're like, it's my car. I'll puke if I want to. And I'm like, you say that now, but that's not going to be the case when you wake up in the morning and there's puke in the front seat of your car. So they end up falling asleep. So I get to the house and I call their boyfriend on the way home. And I'm like, hey, we're on our way to your house. You're going to have to take me home. And he's like, what? And I'm like, you're going to have to take me home. I can't stay the night here. I have kids to get home to.
Great.
You're going to have to take me home when I get them home. And he's like, okay, I guess. And starts throwing this little hissy fit. Meanwhile, they are bawling in the front seat, talking about how they don't know why he loves them, and they're so ugly. And I'm like, oh, I'm not dealing with sappy drunk. I'm not. I'm like talking to the boyfriend. I'm like, tell them you love them. Tell them that you aren't going to leave them. Tell them that everything is okay now. And he's like, honey, it's okay. I love you. I just want you to get home safe. Just starts laying it on. And this is the 4th time that they have cried tonight. Yeah. So we finally get to their house. I get them in the house, get them in bed. Meanwhile, as we're walking to the bed, they are stripping everything, just throwing it off of them. And I'm like, this is fine. This is fine. It's nothing I haven't seen before with them, but this is fine. So I get them in bed. They immediately get out of bed, run to the toilet, and throw up again. And I'm like, oh my God. So their boyfriend gets a trash can and puts it next to the bed while I get them back in bed. And I hand them a water, and they're like, no, I want Dr. Pepper. And I'm like, no, you literally. And I'm like, no, you're going to drink this water. If you finish that water by the time Sheldon comes home, you can have water. Or you can have Dr. Pepper. But you're going to finish this water first. You have an hour to do it. And they're like, okay. And they start slowly drinking the water. And I'm like, okay, now he is going to be leaving, but he will be back. He is not leaving you. He is just taking me home, and then he's going to come straight home to you, okay? And they're like, I don't want him to leave me. And I'm like, he's not leaving you forever. He's just taking me home. I have to go home. And they're like, okay. So by the time we leave, they're already asleep. I knocked them the fuck out. I started rubbing their back as they're laying like on their side, and they were out like a light. So we get in the car, and he's like, do you want to drive or do you want me to drive? And I'm like, dude, I've had a really long night. Can you please drive? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. So I finally get home, and I message my friends, and I'm like, hey, I'm home. And they're like, I don't know how you did it tonight. You're better than me, because I could never have done what you did tonight. And I'm like, yeah, I know. They're lucky I love them.
Found a flow tree.
Oh, where?
But it's in, and they're about to chop it down.
Hmm.
It's in Killama.
I'm at my house, so I can make it to Killama.
We're literally chopping them down already.
Okay.
Yep, it was only 6 pieces too.
Okay. Well, you need it more than I do right now.
I just happened to walk out of the plot and it was like right there. Oh, not right there, but I was heading towards Bahari.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Now I'm gonna keep looking for Chapas.
Chibi, chibi, tappa, tappa.
Here we go.
Hi, baby. Come here. Come on, you can do it. Push it open.
Where are the
Come on.
Chapas?
Come on, there you
Wait,
go.
I
You
never
can do it.
updated
There you go.
the title. I didn't.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Artemis can't open the door, apparently, now. She's got her nose sticking in the door, like, Mom, please. There you go, you got it. Good girl. Good girl. You did it.
She said, I knew how to do it. I just wanted you to do it for me, Mom.
Right. You did it. Oh, you were outside. Your fur is all warm. She got so excited. She pushed her shoulders through, because that's the hardest part for her, is pushing her big ass shoulders through. Because my baby's a beefcake.
I don't understand what I get stuck on right here. It's like all the time there's something right here that I get stuck on. There's something there. But I can stand on it, whatever it is.
I want you to know that I fell asleep with stream open and woke to a story about puking bridesmaids. You're welcome.
Here.
Ready?
Quit it. Quit it. Hey, 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 quit it. Come on. Oh. I just realized I put all of my flow planks away too.
Well,
Where are the cool chapas?
I have 9 seconds left until I can complete the airplane or the paper plane thing.
Are we whipping that? Nah.
Okay, paper planes is done. Oh, I need to water some of my plants. I didn't do it this time.
What are in your plans?
No, I didn't remind you of the TP TP Chappa Chappa.
Oh,
I didn't do it.
I'm just going insane trying to find them.
Ooh, I
There you
got
go.
potato or tomato plants. I'm a potato. No,
You know,
you're
it's crazy because yesterday Mona was struggling with getting the anchovy, and today I got it right away.
um, you
But
mother
I am
father.
struggling with the chapa.
I'm a B for reed.
Huh?
That is up too high for me. Flow tree.
Mm.
Chapa chapa.
Ran out of water. I hate running with the watering can because it makes that sloshing sound. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah, you still ground me. Oh, you're not. You're playing with your bottle.
That tracks.
Yeah, she finished it and now she's playing with it.
So onions give cabbage weed prevention. The cabbage give onions water retention. Um, the cabbage or it's either the cabbage or the potatoes give the tomatoes water retention.
Okay, I gotta leave.
Aw,
We gonna eat, which is crazy.
you just
Right as I open stream.
started lives.
Yeah,
Aw,
now, and I already closed it.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm also sorry for not having started early.
Well, I hope you have a good night.
No, I'm not going to sleep. I'm just going for food.
I know.
But since it's family, I'm I'm have to go. Okay, bye.
Hi.
Bye.
We'll be here when you're done. Let's be real. You're gonna be playing for a while. Excuse you, ma'am. No. This is my gummies. You can't have them. They're my butterflies. So Albanese makes a butterfly gummy,
Mhm.
and none of the white or yellow ones are in it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, none of the gross stuff is in it, and it's my new favorite. But I haven't found any big bags of it yet. Only the little bags from like Dollar Tree. And it makes me sad. Oh,
My latest theory is that we're all anomalies. Oh, I have a feeling,
Dude, Eloise drives me absolutely batshit crazy. Oh, I have a feeling we're being spied on. Yeah, it's because I'm streaming, you dumb fuck.
Let us do our best.
You know who she reminds me of when she talks? Someone else who makes up a lot of bullshit stories. And is dramatic.
Fair. Fair. Ooh, I got a standard hoe. I don't need no regular hoes now. I hate you,
See you
Badru.
later, hot potato.
You know why the carrot was so good at martial arts?
Hmm.
Because he knew karate.
Oh
Uh-huh. That's what that man just said to me. Who's my favorite artist? In what context? Like drawing? Like painting? Like music?
I found a float tree.
Yeah? In Bahari Bay?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, I'm on my way. I'm like 150 away.
I'm trying to block it from the people that were just standing behind me.
Lol.
Because it's one of the smaller ones, so I'm hoping if I stand in front of it, they won't see the purple of it. They'll just see, well, I'm purple too, so I guess that really doesn't help out.
Honestly, I can't see the purple of it at all.
No.
No.
Oh, what the fuck? Excuse you, sir. You saw that, right?
I did.
Came and shoved me out of the way. Oh, that was a special.
It
one of
was.
those things.
It was. And it just took the fuck off.
It disappeared.
Okay, I have to go find Najuma. Yes,
Okay,
any
wait.
of... Hmm?
I think this guy's waiting to see if the special one came out of that tree I chopped down. Because he was just sitting there aiming his bow at the tree.
Oh, that bitch said, yeet. I'm out of here.
Literally. Jumped into the water and was gone.
Mm-hmm. Any of those things? I mean...
Ouch.
So my favorite musical artist really depends on the day and my mood because I have such eclectic tastes. It could be anything from pentatonics to like Paramore to there's so many different options depending on what I'm listening to. With like painting, I don't remember his last name, but my grandmother used to really like them. It was like Christian something. He used to do like the Disney house paintings and stuff. I don't remember what his name is, but he used to like... No, Thomas Kincaid. That's his name. Thomas Kincaid.
Yeah.
That was my other grandmother.
Wait, what?
The person who liked Thomas Kincaid, it was my other grandmother.
Hmm. I knew who you were talking about, like, the
Mhm.
artist one. I just couldn't remember their name.
Yeah. I was like, I fucking gone, man. Oh yeah, I need to talk to you. Awesome. Now I need to go talk to her father, which is in Kilimari right now. God bless everyone. My favorite, like, drawing artist, I don't know, I really like Alsina's art. Like, if we're talking, like, not... I only know not famous artists, so... Obviously, I like my PNG that was made by Micah. I like a lot of different artists. I like watching them draw. Niam's a really good one.
You're just making noise to make noise, huh?
Isn't she always? Or were you talking to your husband, which isn't he always?
Right? Where do you think she gets it from?
Literally. Ooh, my hunting is now level 5.
Oops, somebody flared something.
Not a lot of folks come around these parts. Okay.
I'm coming, husband. Don't worry. I'll be there shortly. Hydrate? Yep, give me just a second. I have to get to my husband first.
Catch that hoe daddy.
It wasn't Hodaddy. That's not who I was talking to.
Is it Hassan?
Mm-hmm.
Was flared? Where was it flared?
Ooh, I have a recipe for slow down arrows and fine arrows now. Next. Oh, I have wait. Level 6. I get a fine bow.
I don't know what I have right now. I feel like that's what I just got was a flying bow.
I got the standard. The standard bow is like level 3, level 4. The fine bow is level 6. So depending on where you're at.
That was interesting.
All right, I'm getting your hydrate. Oh, it won't work in my straw anymore. I don't have enough.
You ever went and refilled it?
Hmm?
You didn't go refill it?
No, I forgot. No. I was gonna have oldest bat help me or do it because she's been dying to help lately. And like I like to find like little things that she can do to help instead of having her do big things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like she asked if she could do all of the dishes. And I'm like, no, I'll do the dishes, but you can do folding the clothes, I think it was. But I'm just like trying to find smaller things for her to do so that she's not
Getting overwhelmed.
yeah.